Good morning to everyone. The chief guest of this morning, Sri Keshav Desraju, the Joint Secretary, Mr. Chakrabani, is the pillar behind this workshop, the directors of RIOs, superintendents, officials of NPCB, Mr. Nagarajan, and friends. Indeed, it is my pleasure to welcome you all for this very innovative, prestigious workshop, Achieving Excellence in Eye Care Delivery for eye care professionals in public institutions. It is not only for public institutions, but also public and private also have to play a role in enhancing the eye care delivery in the country. And it is organized by the Center of Innovations Public Systems in Hyderabad and LICO. We all know that it's a Government of India initiative with an autonomous body, but the exact role and objectives will be dealt with by Mr. Chakrabarti. When the first meeting was held on March 23rd at Aravind Eye Care System, Mr. Chakrabarti informed about this organization, the first of its kind in innovations in various sectors, dissemination of this knowledge by national and state level workshops in not only in healthcare, but education and humanities and environmental science and all this. Definitely it is taking the problems which is prevailing in the country to everyone, not only the public, but also the private. But this workshop is focused on eye care delivery for achieving high levels of performance, keeping in mind that the prevalence of blindness, though it is only 12 million, is assumed to be blind, but there are 200 million people in the country need vision care, preventive, curative, other, but only 20% have been served so far. 80% of them are still there to be taken care. How best to be taken care with available resources, with existing faculties who have had good faculties, excellent faculties, and some infrastructure in the public sector and the private sector. We all know that public sector has got some limitations, insufficient infrastructure. The budget is enough only for recurring costs, not for state-of-the-art technology, which has to be, but attempts are being made, not able to face the technology explosion which is occurring every day in, day out, not able to retain good staff because of various reasons. But the private institutions have got innovations of bringing in technology, investing on heavy investment, and simultaneously they have to charge a lot of money. So people can only approach very. So there should be an alternate model, bringing both private and public teaching and training of public institutions, making the available facilities which are in the private sector to the best of the public and the common man. That is the purpose of this. Innovations is there to stay. We have to, not routine things, but innovations are not discoveries, but innovation is a slight change like social marketing or IT-enabled vision centers or ICAMS-based hospitals, turning to base hospitals, postgraduate training, innovations like it is done in the public institutions, but there are innumerable. There is a paradox which we have to mention, that private institutions having excellent facilities, technology, and other things, but not being used. Whether there is any innovation to make these facilities by the public institutions. After all, this is only for the common benefit. It's not for the institutions per se. So these are all the things which we have to make use of. There are some mindsets. There may be criticisms of effectiveness of some of the techniques involved by the public institutions, but the productivity should be increased to cover the entire population of the common man. So you are here to go into, explore the possibilities of answering all this, addressing all these challenges, standard protocols, quality assurance, and how best state-of-the-art technology without compromise the quality can be done. Is there a way of public-private partnership? One of the ways where government is picking. But the best example is NPCB, the best public, making use of the private institutions, train the trainers, and all these people, and also all these things have been made use of, ophthalmic surgeons from the headquarters being trained by the private institutions. So these are the things which are there already in the file that has to be explored by the public institutions, and the private institute make use of the brainstorming which is going to happen in the next 2 days, which will be very, I think, very helpful to take it forward by the government, because you have the government officials. There is a link between the government official, public institutions, the institution headed by Mr. Chakrabarni. So with this, we as the hosts of the first form of the ICAR have great pleasure in welcoming you all for this very prestigious workshop, and the deliberations will be, I hope, will be helpful for institutions and for the country as a whole. I welcome you all once again. Thank you very much.